Okay, you guys, what is up? The King of Laning is here today to do Hunter x Hunter 2011 episode 55 review. So before I get started, look down in the description for the link to this week's episode of Hunter x Hunter. Now, that being said, alright, that being said, this week's episode of Hunter x Hunter, the rating is gonna be okay. The rating's gonna be okay. And the only reason why it gets okay is because even though the pacing was good, the animation was good, when it came to story progression, it was minimal. Like, it was, and you know, that was the truth. That is the truth, because at the end of the day, the only thing that really occurred was Lucifer decided to stay as opposed to go. And then Killua, after talking with Gon, Leorio, Kurapika, he is now watching the hideout, but he sees multiple copies of the hideout, and these copies were made by Kurapika, and that was it. When it came to story progression, that was it. So that's why the episode overall is gonna get okay. Though I will say that I did enjoy Hisoka doing his thing. I mean, Hisoka, man. Hisoka, he faked out all of the Phantom Troupe. And he is watching and he is listening. Lucifer decipher the situation at hand here. When it involves the chain user. When it involves the fake prophecy, which Hisoka easily altered with his pansy gum and a sheet of paper. Because in the manga, they show you that. In the manga, they show you take a sheet of paper, put the pansy gum, and, you know, slide it with the old sheet of paper, with the original sheet of paper, and then we see him write the things in with net. But when it came to this one, they don't show you that. So, I mean, I don't know, whatever. Doesn't really matter, not a huge deal. But we see Lucifer deduce that Hisoka can't speak about the chain user because him and the chain user met. And then the chain user did this thing called the sword of law in Hisoka's body, where Hisoka cannot talk about the chain user, or he must abide by the rules that are given by the sword of law, otherwise he will die. And this, of course, is not the case, because Hisoka was not put underneath the chain jail by Kurapika. But Hisoka still enjoys watching Lucifer make these deductions, and he's getting like the biggest fucking hard on. He's like, yes, only you. I was like, bro, like, what the, like, what are you doing? You know, I need to fucking comb my hair right there. But it was like, bro, like, it was like, I mean, that's Hisoka, like, that's what he is. All right, the guy, he just enjoys fucked up shit a lot. A lot. So, but you know, that was cool to see. It really was. The way Lucifer, you know, kind of warped Nobunaga mid-flight to another location and then told him to shut up, that was pretty badass. Like, that was, you know, like, it was, you know, showing everyone else who the head honcho is, reminding motherfuckers who runs the show. Alright? You guys are my legs. I am the head. So, you know, good shit. Like, that was cool. Like, that was badass. But when it came to the whole entire thing with Kurapika, Leorio, Gon, and Killua, because Killua, he reminds Gon why they're there. Like, dude, we're here because why? To get the money so we can go to Greed Island and find clues about your pappy, about daddy, about Gin. And clearly he's noticed that Gon has become completely sidetracked in a sense. And now he wants to go after the Phantom Troupe hardcore. Though Gon reassures Killua by stating that I have a plan. You know, and it's going to work 70%. Of course, Killua, he bumps it down to 50-50. But still, you know, the original purpose of them being there in the city is to get the money so they can go to Greed Island. That is the original purpose of them being there. That simple. Now, after that, we have like a sit down because at this point in time, Killua and Gon, well, Gon kind of confronts Kurapika about assisting him to find the Phantom Troupe and capture them. He agrees, and then Kurapika kind of like assigns roles for Gon, Killua, and Leorio. Killua is tasked to watch the hideout and watch for Paku. Paku, right? I can't say her full fucking name, Paku, because Paku right now is considered the biggest threat because her abilities allow you by touch alone, she can look into your memories and know like what you're thinking and yada 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 and all that stuff. So her abilities are very dangerous. Now, Killua's role is to watch the hideout. Leorio is the driver, no shit, obviously, obviously, and Gon is the decoy. He's the decoy. Now, and by the way, things don't really work out that way, but it's life lesson number one. Things don't always go as planned. All right, that is life lesson numero uno. Numero uno. Okay, so what happens is that after that, Gon wants Killua, he wants Kurapika to put the Nen chain on him. In case if he fucks up, then he'll die on the spot. And he won't reveal any secrets about Kurapika and the plan. And his abilities, and all that shit. And at some point, Kurapika tells him about how the shit works. Because Gon asks him, well, why is it that the Nen chain, even though you said it works only on Phantom Troupe, then why is there a Nen chain pointing at your own heart, even though you're not a member of the Phantom Troupe? And then Killua breaks it down. He said that he kind of changed the rule a little bit, where the chain jail is only used for Phantom Troupe members, but the judgment chain can be used on anyone, and there's a condition for that. But at the end of the day, after Gon and Killua, after Leorio and Killua, they come back in there and say, well, place a judgment chain on us too. At the end of the day, he says, I won't do it. And the reason why was because, number one, he respects their resolve, and number two, they're good friends. They're Nakama, they're Nakama. Because Nakama, in Japanese, from what I know, in Japanese linguistics, Nakama is something like above a friend. It's not like they're friends, but they're important people in a sense. Like they're people who you value with high regard, and in that notion. Like they're above friendship, And he says that because they were Nakama, I'm not gonna give you guys the chain jail. I'm gonna have faith in you guys for keeping my secret a secret. And if they do find out, then I have no regrets. And that's the way it kind of works out. That's the way it works out. So, in a nutshell, Kurapika, it's not really character development. More so, we're seeing the character that we've seen for a long time resurface. Because for a long time during this arc, Kurapika has been sidelining Gon, Killua, and Leorio. Like, for example, when they call Kurapika, he hangs up the phone because he's on a mission. His duty to recapture the eyes of the Kurta clan and kill the Phantom Troupe members, that took priority over all things that occurred during this arc so far. And now, we're seeing the old Kurapika, the Kurapika from the Hunter exam. That Kurapika is resurfacing the friend that Gon and Killua and Leorio knew. And in that way, it's not character development, but, it is characterization in some kind of form, I guess. But other than that, after that, we get like the whole entire scene where Lucifer's gonna stay there. They're gonna stay, and they're gonna actually divide into groups, and they're gonna capture the chain user. And the groups, I believe, are Machi, Paku, and Shizuku, Phaeton, Franklin, and Sphinx. then it's Hisoka. No. Franklin staying behind. Franklin, Hisoka, and that one guy with the bandages, they're gonna stay behind at home base. And I believe it was Phaeton, Sphinx, and I believe those two are Phaeton, Sphinx, and Nobunaga. I think. Well, Kurapika. Oh fuck! Fuck it. They divide into groups, okay? They divide into groups so they can go out there, and the ones who may or may not die are, people are staying behind at home base. People are gonna do other shit while they go try and find the chain user, and that there is the end of the story. The end of the episode. All right, the story is far from over. It is far from over, but that's it. And at the end, we see Kurapika. Oh yeah, and by the way, one last thing. We see a scene of Nosferate's daughter. She's going shopping again. She's going shopping, and yeah, that's the same face I got. Cause I've been through that shit, man. Where, for some reason, women always gotta go shopping. It's why? Why the fuck are we going shopping again? What the fuck? Seriously? So, but whatever. Deviate, niggas. Basically, Melody and Basho are gonna go escort her out while she's shopping. And then there's one scene here with that one guy. I forgot his name. The guy with the dogs. He looks at the assistant, one of the assistants of Nosferate's daughter, and then they make eye contact. So you can, and then he sees her off, waves her out, and that kind of stuff. There is, if you're wondering, yes, there is a bond between these two. There is. So I'm gonna leave it like that, and that's it. So the end of the episode, we see Killua. Killua is watching home base, but then he sees multiple buildings being formed where normally there was only one building, and now he is kind of stuck. He's in a pickle. He's in a bind. So there is the end of the chapter, the end of the episode. King Lightning. Be sure to rate, comment, and subscribe as always. And now I'm signing out. Peace. Have a nice day.